Alrighty gents, the day is August 29th and I'm casually browsing YouTube at night, as I'd imagine most of us do, and I see this community post right here from Captain Cuba, a YouTuber I occasionally watch, warning about a scammer in his comment section. This makes me think, I haven't done a good scambaiting session in a bit, at least not one that I've put online. Why not have some fun? Let's take a little look-see at this comment here before doing anything else though. Oh wow you guys, I was selected as the winner is for a PS5 giveaway. Holy moly, a giveaway I never even entered. Now that's how you know this is legit. Now, I already got a PS5, so I definitely don't need another, but perhaps I can give this to a friend or something. Now, it says here to contact him only on Telegram, so I go do that with my Mike Spammer alias and shoot Mr. Cuba a message. Hello there! How are you doing? Can I see the screenshot below your comment for confirmation? And I replied, of course. Now, I was just a bit too lazy to fake something like that, so I took the comment from Cuba's community post and photoshopped it to remove the red circle and gave that to the scammer. Only problem is, I realized too late that I forgot to get rid of that silly old heart. I messaged him again trying to get him back on the hook, but it would seem that was going to be game over. Bit of a silly mistake, but we all have those every now and then. A silly old mistake wasn't going to stop me though. I created a brand new Telegram account named it Bob Wire, then I tried again. Hi, I got a comment about a PS5 giveaway hosted by you on here. Here's the comment. This time, I made sure not to be a stupid dumb idiot and remove the heart. The scammer then asked for a better screenshot of the comment, so now I was going to have to put in a bit of effort. Using Expect Element, which I have no clue how to use, I carefully fabricated a comment by Robert Wire and a reply from the scammer. This took me way longer to do than it probably should have taken, because again, I have no clue how to use Inspect, and I still forgot to change my name at the very last second. Oh well, nothing a quick Photoshop job can fix. Mr. Scammy Pants then wanted to ask me some questions, which I answered. He then tells me the reason I was selected for the giveaway is so I'm informed of my comment on his recent video. That don't make a lick of sense, but okay. He then tells me I was the first grand prize winner of the PS5 game station. Wow, I feel so elated. I mean, I have no idea what the fuck a PS5 game station is, but it just sounds so flippin' cool. I just say, wow, tell me more. Then the scammer gives me this delivery form prompting me to fill it with personal details you should really not give to an online stranger. So let's fabricate some. I give the scammer some fake details, then he gives me a list of shipping options and tells me to choose one. But before I do that, something interesting happened while I was making up those funny fake details. The poser actually went back to Mike and messaged hi. We'll go into detail later about what happened, because I was mainly focusing on Bob. Anywhoosie, I choose the second one just because. Then Scammy Face asked me for my payment method before giving me 5 options to pick from, so I don't really know what the point of that was. I asked if he used CoinSquirt, and he said no, the shipping company only used those. Dang, that's a real shame, CoinSquirt is the best. So I choose the Bitcoin option just because, and he sends me a wallet address. And I simply do not pay. I come back in the morning and this slimy little salamander simply just wants to know about the pay, and I send him a funny little link asking if this is where I'm supposed to pay. Now that link is an IP grabber from Grabify.link, hashtag not sponsored, and Buddy Boy clicks on it, giving me access to those silly little numbers we know as an IP address and some other wacky information. As it turns out, he's actually living in Kano, Nigeria. Wow, no way! Now, Evil Captain Cuba tells me the link I have is wrong. I think. I couldn't really tell what he was trying to say here, and that I don't need a link. He then wants me to give him a screenshot for proof of what I'm doing. Now, if you saw my first scambaiting video, you should know what I'm about to do. I send him this brilliant piece of art. Just take a second to admire it. And that kills dead the conversation for some earthly reason. I don't know, I just couldn't put my finger on why. So now let's switch back over to Mike, but be warned that some snippets of this conversation are now missing because the scammer blocked me before I was able to preserve all of it, so you all will just have to take my word on what was said. So, as I said earlier, this scammer simply said hi to me and then wanted to know if he could ask me some questions, like with Bob. I said okay, and then he proceeded to ask the same stuff he did with Bob. Then he said I want a PS5. Nothing interesting. Asked me again for those details. I realized while writing the script it would have been really funny to put down his information instead of mine and see how he would react. I'll probably try that in the future with some other scammer. I just gave some fake information like before, intentionally misspelling Albuquerque for the funnies, then again asking me to pick some shipping and then telling me I'll have to pay for it. Yep, this sounds like a classic advanced fee scam to me. I asked why I would need to pay for it, and then he just said, because I said so, basically. There was a really funny typo around this part of the conversation too, but I forgot to screenshot. before he blocked me. He also asked what payment method I could use, then just disregards my answer of Visa for his totally real and legit options. I mean, it's not like I was gonna give money to this guy anyway, but again, why even ask? I just say MoneyGram because, why not? He comes back and tells me that his MoneyGram is having issues. I think some other fellow troll was helping to inconvenience him, and if that's the case, good job, whoever you were. So I just say PayPal, because that was one of the only two options he gave me. He provided an email, which I immediately reported to the folks over at PayPal for its very unpoggers activity. Now, it was at this point I kinda ran out of ideas on how to keep this going, so I just told him that the text was too small. It was very, very small. Should I ask for another PayPal? Sure. He then gave me another email, which I also immediately reported to PayPal. Let's hope the folks over there will do the right thing and strike these accounts down. I told the scammer, once again, the text was too small, and he just suggested I zoom in. So that tactic was now gone, but I did come up with a new one. I simply asked him to please answer my question. I never asked a question. The question didn't exist, but I wanted to see if I could maybe gaslight the scammer into thinking I actually asked something, when I simply never did. This didn't go anywhere, at least not really. He highlighted my "you know my question" from an earlier message, and I guess he thought that was the question. I just said, "Here's my question," then proceeded to not give him the question for a solid 10 minutes, just to cause annoyance. Then my last message to him was sent, "Where are you currently located?" This simply shut the conversation down, as I never got a reply. In fact, as I said it earlier, he blocked me. So, game over, I guess. Still had some fun. Anyways, I don't like writing overly long outros, so, watch out for scams. Yeah, end of video.